अरे यार, अरे ये रील बैकग्राउंड में चल रही है। ओके, ओह गॉड, वेट अ मिनट, ओके। So, welcome to the stream. आ गए हैं। Anyways, that is your most unfavorite streamer back in action. So, currently don't have not set up right now. Okay. Oh God. What doing? Oh, इश्क की धुएं रोज जगा मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन तेरा नाम दोहराए मैं गिरा हुआ बना जमानी बलिए I am never gonna make it. इश्क की धुन रोज जगाए नहीं तो ढूंढ न पाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए Guess when am I gonna start? Yeah, I'm asking it to myself. कुछ तो बकचोदी करनी पड़ेगी भाई. भाई इतनी बकचोदी कर दी है हमने. हर बार मैं सोचता हूँ कि शेड्यूल बना लूँ भाई नहीं होता भाई शेड्यूल आलसी anyways I gotta start now making accent to sound cool अबे जाना बे I think I should be ready to go. Yeah. Genshin शुरू कर दो बस. आभारागत आया तुझी. अबे देवा तुझ्या गाभाऱ्याला उंबराच नाही सांग तुला देऊ आता आभाची काया तुझी pretty little baby. Am I visible? Good. नहीं होऊंगा फिर भी घंटा फर्क पड़ता है. No worries there. Okay. I hope I don't fuck this up. Done. So हमने कुछ तो भी किया था कल. Ohayo gozaimasu. Datte wa yo. Japanese joke. Oh. Okay. Look, sometimes it happens, I guess. Let me fetch it on the map. Oh, wait a minute. There you have it, Judy. No, don't mind me. I am just doing a little time pass. मुझे लग रहा है कि ये बहुत कुछ हो सकता है यदि मैं चाहूँ तो.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
देवा तुझ्या गाभाऱ्याला
Those that come across Lure tend to stay, though it is where many things come to settle.
Yep. Tayo, tayo.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Hello, boy.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
It goes to full and say yeah, table time.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
नहीं होता.
But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Okay. ठीक है सर. Bye. Good night.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liora tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Alright, so
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
welcome to the stream. We are back on the track. Those type. Anyways, people be gonna be mad at me like those time more like acquaintance. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. I don't really feel like explaining further.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are
What a
those who
wonderful
share the
day!
memory?
What a wonderful day! A fielding set away. Oh wow. I'm never gonna make it. I am not enough. Na 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 na. Come on, king of the mountains. अभी तू सडेता जन 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 जिन 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 Please.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant.
It's...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component.
It doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. But a cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
And boss, did you have a
Gratitude?
If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friend's.
Memento? Important memento.
क्या गजनी है? Welcome to the stream, Maddie.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road.
Join the stream on YouTube if you want a more fluid experience.
That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus.
Yeah.
Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go, cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was...
Hatara
Sincere
machine.
apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Abe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Yeah.
Okay. I love my junglix. मेरे सामने खिड़की एक चांद का टुकड़ा रह अफसोस नहीं.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after an Effa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Welcome to the stream, Ava.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower.
How about you?
What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
Oh shit. I forgot to plug in the PC. Why did I make such a stupid mistake? Oh god. Done. I'm such a stupid person. I turned on the switch and forgot to plug in.
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Not Cry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Nodcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define?
Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is
somewhere you can always return to. Wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess.
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Gog, 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 gog.
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Anyways, whoop whoop. In a sophisticated way.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Abi içeriden abi.
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by St. Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa.
Yeah.
After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And how? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inepha's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inepha so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory.
Wow, nice name. Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers. What would be Ahau? The edgelord of slurs and I don't know.
The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
Yeah. Why are these people acting like fools? It's obvious as hell. I mean, if you had even a 1 point of IQ, maybe.
In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the 8th Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that, see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when—
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
Yeah. खुदा ने आदत बनाई।
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa.
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon, you were supposed to—
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Okay,
Fuck.
Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first?
Let's go. एक कहानी है जो सबको सुनानी है. Oh fuck.
Slow down! Daimon's gonna puke!
Puke then. I don't care.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
That will leave a scar waiting.
Oh shit.
Reactivation. Cleanup sequence initiated.
This is order. Stabilize.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still hear them.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times before.
More random memory data, I get.
Oh.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
भाई इनको सहन ही क्यों करते हैं यार ये मार डालो ना. I mean, they are just a bunch of troublemakers anyway. They shouldn't welcome Fatui in the first place.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it up.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automaton.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the dawning morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the dawning morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair.
Wait, you mean?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Fuck.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Welcome to the stream. Anyways, let's continue.
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you...
Inefa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting...
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate, the signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inferent. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Oh my god.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning, but we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination, Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while.
You're not coming back with...
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're
Wait a
saying
minute.
Joachim might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Inefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
ये तो वो अंडरग्राउंड चेम्बर्स में भी था ना.
You're not wrong.
Underground
We
mine.
need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the why the sudden request for assistance from the Eighth Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area...
Oh, did you? Well, I'm just playing right now, Jenny. Sounds promising so far.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it.
Got it.
Yeah. Kinda good. Yeah, the sudden change of Paimon is kinda weird for me too.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Lord Zhongli doesn't fear anyone. He just chases right behind. What are you gonna do? Turn back? Huh? Turn back, huh? Take this. Chad Zhongli doesn't fear anyone.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
Do subscribe to my channel. Yeah, it sounds like I'm begging anyways.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Lianka sealed the territory.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found the weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her?
Yeah, we're going after
Alright
her.
then.
Don't let that person escape. Alright, so... Might be a little drastic, but I think I will play it tomorrow. I'm bored. This will need some time. For now. Let's wrap it up for today and That's it.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Meh. मैं तो बहुत जल्दी हो जाता हूँ to be honest. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember one thing. Okay. Successfully wasted shit. Anyways, I think there should be reinforced or something.
Where do you want to go
Let's see.
next?
Account. Redeem now. Okay. So what is it? In FA 0730 Burjita. Okay. Oh, how can this be? How can this be? This is. I hate you. I hate you, Genshin. Whatever. Anyways, that's all for today, and have a great day ahead. What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day!